Hello everyone, we are going to be looking into Venus transit in Scorpio for all the ascendants. So Venus is transiting Scorpio from 25th December to 18th January. Now this is a general prediction. Now the predictions or the results can change based on where the Venus is placed in your birth chart. Now this transit can intensify emotions and passions in people because Scorpio is all about the intensity. So when Venus goes into Scorpio, it can intensify the feeling of love, desire, and jealousy. This transit can also bring in deeper connections and strong relationship with people. So here you will see that you're starting to explore your desires and creativity, and you will try to connect with people in more meaningful way. In general, that you can see this particular transit can bring in like financial growth and kind of prosperity also, and this can actually eventually result in overspending money. So Scorpio is a sign of intensity, so you can expect some kind of transformation here. For Aries ascendants, Venus is transiting the 8th house, and 8th house is a house of sudden changes, or things can happen suddenly. So from the 8th house, Venus is looking at the second house, the house of savings, financial dealings, and all of that. So here you can expect some kind of progress in profession, and you will definitely be earning more money, and but at the same time you have to make sure that you have a control on your expenses, because Venus here can actually elevate or aggravate your expenses more. At this point of time, you can also, the people who are in relationship might start to, feel very possessive of your partner. So you need to just control that feeling, and you should not be too jealousy, because this transit can bring in possessiveness and jealousy towards your partners. And any sort of decisions if you have to make in terms of relationship as well as in terms of money, try not to make any kind of impulsive decisions, because since Venus is transiting the 8th house, you might take impulsive decisions. So you should never do that. You should always think about it, and then come to then take a decision. For Taurus ascendants, Venus is transiting the 7th house. Now the 7th house being the house of partnership, relationship. So in case if you're looking out for some kind of partner to invest in your business, if you're doing a business, then you might find partners at this point of transit of Venus. You can also expect some sort of profit from the business that you're doing. So in case if you were having problem with your married partners, your spouse, then you will have an opportunity to talk to them during this time and solve whatever issues that you had with them, because Venus is all about relationship. So you will definitely be able to work on your relationship and improve your compatibility for each other. And for those who are looking out to get married, this transit can also help you find a good partner for marriage. So in this particular transit, you should also take care of your partner's health, because their health can get affected during the Venus transit in the 7th house. You will definitely have successful dealings with your partners in terms of your profession or in terms of your business. So overall, the transit for Taurus ascendant is going to be pretty good. Gemini ascendants, Venus is transiting the 6th house. So even though it is transiting the 6th house, Venus is a friendly planet to Mercury. So it is amicable with Gemini, Gemini sign. See, Scorpio sign is a sign which can actually give you some trouble. So this is not a very good period to lend money to anyone. So if anybody is asking you for money, then always see who's asking, evaluate properly, and only then lend money. I would not suggest you to lend money during this transit. And this is a transit where you have to lead a very disciplined life, because Venus is transiting the 6th house and just looking at the 12th house. So your daily routine can get affected, your schedule can get affected, so you have to keep a discipline in your life during this 1 month transit. You might get into some kind of illicit relationship, so you have to be careful with that. Or if you're in any kind of illicit relationship, then it might get exposed during this time. So keep people at a hand's distant, because this is a period where your enemies can attempt to deceive you, and this can actually cause damage to your reputation. So it's kind of a mixed. This particular transit is going to give you a mixed result. Otherwise you need to take care of your health, because it is transiting your 6th house. For Cancer ascendants, Venus is going to transit the 5th house. Now the 5th house is the house of creativity, love, romance, education, and it is also looking at the 11th house, which is a house of profit. Now this particular transit is definitely going to be very advantageous for Cancer natives. You will see that your creativity will be getting heightened during this time. So in case if you're single, then definitely you will find a new partner. And if you're already in a relationship, then your relationship is going to become more bonded, and it's going to become more strong. And if you are doing some kind of fashion designing or any kind of creative work, then this particular field is definitely going to give you a lot of benefit. Now for medical students also, if you are doing medicine, then it is going to be a very good period for you, because you're going to do academically, you're going to do very well. So all of those who are looking to start a family, then this is a very good period to start a family. So overall, Venus transit is definitely going to be very good for Cancer natives. For Leo ascendants, Venus is transiting the 4th house. The 4th house is a house of family, property, vehicle, and Venus is also looking at the 10th house through the transit, which is a career house, right? Now this particular transit is definitely going to be good for you. You will definitely try and spend more time for yourself. So you will have a lot of time for your family as well. Now this is a period where you will think of renovating your house or bringing in some kind of changes into your in your home. Like maybe it could be just by buying some decorative items or trying to make your house look nice. So you might do that. Or even it is good for people who are planning to buy new home, purchase a vehicle, or even property, any property for that matter. It's a very good period, and then if you're looking into it, then Venus is going to give you that opportunity. And people who are looking for jobs, now this is a transit which can actually give you the job, a new job. It can also give you some kind of benefits from your job, like it can give you hike in your salary or promotion. So these things can be expected. So overall, I would say that for Leo, it's going to be a good transit. So for Virgo ascendants, now Venus is transiting the 3rd house. The 3rd house is a house of communication, short travels, younger siblings. And then, Venus is going to be looking at the 9th house. Again, that's a house of long distance travel. So here, although the transit is great, it can bring you a lot of expenses through travel. You will spend a lot of time with your family, and you might take short trips and long trips. It can be spiritual trips, or it can be for pleasure. So these things can be expected. So people who are working in media or any artistic firm, this period is going to be a great. You will make a lot of money during this time. You might end up spending a lot of money on your hobbies also. Eventually, see, this is a good transit period for you. You just have to keep a check on your expenses. That's it. Otherwise, it's going to be a good period. For Libra ascendant, so Venus is transiting the second house. The second house is a house of family, income, finances, and it is also looking at the eighth house. Eighth house is the house of mystery, occult, things that's going to happen suddenly. So here, during this transit, you will have more focus in your family matters, and even your expenses can slightly increase. But however, your income can, improve, and your savings also can improve during this time. Having said that, you have to make sure that you don't make any kind of investment without thinking, or impulsive decision should not be taken for making any kind of investment, because Venus is looking at the eighth house. Otherwise, you will spend a lot of time with your family during this particular transit. And you will also have an inclination towards improving or increasing your bank balance. So your focus will be more on finances and your family matters during this 1 month through Venus transit. For Scorpio ascendants, Venus is transiting the first house, and it is looking at the seventh house of relationship. Now, Venus is a 12th house lord, which is transiting in the first house. So you have to be very careful with your health matters. So the transit will definitely make you look into yourself, because you will be spending a lot of money to groom yourself. You will give a lot of importance to your beauty, the way that you look. So you will spend a lot of time grooming yourself, your look, your outlook can change during this time. And the people who are working as artists or stage performers, you will see that you will receive a lot of recognition towards during this period of transit. And this transit can also give you an opportunity to go abroad and perform your art in other countries. So all those who are looking out to get married and who has not yet found a match, this is a period where Venus can help you find a match also. So marriage also can be seen in the cards. Just you need to be only careful about your health matters. Otherwise, everything else is going to be good for you. For Sagittarius ascendants, Venus is transiting the 12th house. 12th house is a house of foreign country, isolation, meditation, hospitalization, and it is also looking at the 6th house. 6th house is a house of daily routine, health. Venus is not a very beneficial planet for Sagittarius ascendant, because Venus is an enemy to Jupiter. When it is passing through the 12th house, you have to be very careful about your health matters, your expense matters. You have to be careful as into where you are investing your money, because it is your 11th lord which is going into the 12th house. So if you are going to make any kind of investment, that can end up in losses. So you just have to wait for 1 month if you're planning to make any investment, and after 1 month, so after January 18th, you can make any kind of investment that you're planning to make. And again, health matters, you have to be a little careful with the health matters. On the other hand, you can spend a lot of money on luxury items. So just take care of your expenses during this transit. Capricorn ascendants, Venus is transiting the 11th house, and it is also looking at the 5th house. Now, Venus is a Yoga Karaka planet for you. So this transit is definitely going to be very beneficial for you. If you have already invested money in any place, then you can expect a huge profit from the investments that you have already made. And with a lot of hard work and discipline, you can definitely improve, or you can definitely expect a rise in your salary, and even you might change your line of work. So this also can be expected. Now, if you are looking into having children, now you might get good news related to that. And even you might also invest for the future of your children. So if you're planning to invest money for their future security, then this is a good period for that as well. For Aquarius ascendants, Venus is transiting the 10th house. 10th house is a house of career. Now, all of those who are into business or in line of work which are related to fashion industry, designing, luxury items, jewelry, any kind of cosmetics, then you're definitely going to see a lot of benefits and profits here. And even it is very good for actors, singers, artists. So this is going to be very favorable time for these people. And again, if you are in a profession, then if you are planning to change your job, then this is a good period for that, because you can expect some kind of changes in your profession during this time. And with the help of your father or mentor or guru, you can still get what you want in your career. And this is also a period where you can bring in some changes in your house. So so if you're planning to renovate your house, or if you're planning to buy a property, this is a period where you will see the positive outcomes for buying what you want in terms of property or house. Pisces ascendant, Venus is transiting the 9th house. So 9th house is a house of long travel, higher education. It is also looking at the 3rd house. Again, it's a house of short travel, communication. Although Venus is not a great planet for you, this particular transit is going to bring some kind of benefits to you. Now, spending a lot of time with your father, mentor, or guru can definitely help you improve your career, and the advices that you get from them can definitely help you in your future. And if this is a period where you will be more inclined to spirituality, you might travel for to visit any temples or any religious places for that matter. And this is a good period if you're into meditation and all of that. This is a good period for doing meditation and going in making advancement in meditation. And please do take care of your health, and do things at time, eat your food at time, do not take your food very late. So this is it for Pisces ascendant. Otherwise, overall for Pisces ascendant, it's going to be giving you a mixed result. So just have to take care of your health. That's it. Otherwise, overall, other areas is going to be pretty good.